Welcome to Collinsville, everybody. It's the 2-on-1 with Caden and Ruben.
Yes, we're back.
And alongside Grayson Boomer of the Collinsville Cardinals, an Oklahoma State commit. Number 2 commit in the state of Oklahoma, if you believe the recruiting guy. This guy has to think he's number 1.
I mean, Dax is pretty good.
We talked to Dax a week or two ago. Yeah, he's pretty good. Here, I'll start with some of that. As we've told people before, this is about getting to know you, you know, more
Less
who
on
you
the
are as a
field.
person.
Right.
But we got to start with some of the on-the-field stuff.
I mean, you're a giant. We got to at least approach that first.
You committed to Oklahoma State pretty early in the process, and
Yes,
you've
sir.
been a pretty active recruiter, trying to get other guys to come on board.
Yep.
Tell us why Oklahoma State, why you were so comfortable pulling the trigger early.
I mean, I'm just a lifelong fan. You know, ever since growing up, it's always been Go Pokes. Wearing orange, just that's where I wanted to go. It's and I also fit right in with the offense with like the H-back stuff. That's what I'm working on out here too. So yeah, just like really just the offensive schemes they run. Coach Yersich, Coach Mack, the tight end coach. It's just perfect fit.
Yeah.
Now, whenever anybody goes on a visit to Stillwater, I can check your Twitter, and you're going to be saying, "Come on, bro, what you waiting for? What makes you? Are you just that eager to get those guys there with you?"
Yeah, I mean, I just want the best of the best, and I want to get some chemistry going before we get up there, and just have a lot of fun when we get up there, and just already know each other, and yeah.
It was a couple years ago we saw just how valuable that cowboy back
Right.
position can be in their offense. Kind of what they're doing at Oklahoma State that maybe has you fired up for your particular skill set.
Yeah, I mean, a couple years ago you saw Blake Jarwin. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he was a stud, and he kind of paved the way, I think, for just the position and at Oklahoma State. And yeah, I love the way he was used, and I'm really looking forward to getting down there and putting in some work.
All right, so can we switch gears? Let's
just as a preface, you guys have known each other for a little while.
Okay, so let's be clear. He's Big Boomer, but he's really Little Boomer.
That's right.
Really Little Boomer.
That's right.
This is Seth Boomer, who's at TU. This is your.
Right.
He's your big brother,
Right.
but since you were like 8 years old, you've been the bigger of the two.
Right, yeah.
Which
Always been taller, yeah.
Yeah. So every time I've known you since you were a little kid, and I've always called you Big Boomer, even though you're Little Boomer. Let's change gears. What are you watching on Netflix? What's in your brain when you go home and chill?
I mean, I'm a big Netflix guy. I really watch everything. Favorite series, probably Breaking Bad.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger.
This guy's a thinker.
that's a
I'm
good
from New
one.
Mexico, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
That's where they
You are?
set it and shot the
right,
thing
yeah.
and everything else. So I've taken the tour, I've seen the house, all
Yeah.
that. Hey, you've got good taste. That is a well done television show.
Music. What do you listen to right now before you come out to the field? What are you rocking? Don't say everything. That's my pet peeve. What do you really?
I mean, before I got on the field, probably like a little rap, little skies right now.
Hey, nowadays I'm too cool for a girlfriend. Nowadays I don't know when the world spins.
Who else? A$AP Rocky, Meek Mill, Free Meek.
People like Meek
Hey,
Mill.
this is our second free Meek so far.
I'm going to have to start listening to this.
I left the ceiling up just to kill him softly. Ooh.
We know you watch Breaking Bad and you listen to the Meek Mill, like everybody else.
Of course.
Are you a
Free Meek.
hunting and fishing guy, a video game player? What do you do away from the football field and school?
Yeah, I mean, during the summertime, I'll go out with a little pole and fish with the homies, but
Did you just say the homies?
the homies. We go hunting sometimes, hunt for some squirrels. I'm a pretty big video game player though. World War II,
Okay.
a little bit of Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you any good though?
Yeah,
Who's better?
exactly,
You or Seth?
exactly.
Like y'all
Everybody
battle it out
says
still?
they're good at video games.
Seth
Do you have
doesn't play.
credentials? Oh,
No,
really?
Yeah,
Seth
Seth,
doesn't
no, he didn't play. He's bad. he's awful. You're bad, son.
Probably means he makes better grades, though, right?
Yeah.
Keeping it real
attaboy,
on
Seth.
2-on-1 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a question. I was thinking about on the way up here. Right now, Marvel Universe is huge, all that stuff. What superhero character would you be?
Thor.
Wow, why? You just think you look
No,
that good?
I mean, that fits.
I don't know.
I can't say Thor. He can say Thor, and it makes some
I don't
sense.
know, just God of Thunder. Can't go wrong with that.
Which superhero characters would we be? And don't say Black Panther for me, all right? I'm just...
Why not?
I mean,
Everybody loves that
I can
movie.
get into Wakanda, but I'm just saying.
All right. Well,
You can
let's see,
keep it
let's
to
see.
just Ruben. We just met,
Nah,
and I'm way too scrawny.
I wanna hear
Nobody.
both of
Yeah.
them.
All right. Captain America.
Wow.
So generous.
Thank you. That is so generous. I look bigger on camera.
Oh, let's see. Superman.
Oh,
Wow.
That's because of this right here. I think is what we went there.
The
That's-
good- like you're saying you're good looking and so is
That's
Superman?
what I'm saying. I think that's
All
what
right.
it might be. Man, that's great.
You guys obviously have a terrific program going here.
Right.
I mean, I would imagine are a leader on this team.
Yes, sir.
How much? I mean, you're out grinding here on
Right.
a hot day for
Yeah.
spring ball. I mean, what does this group believe that big things are in store in
Oh, yeah.
2018, and why?
Yeah, I mean, I just think coming off last season, we didn't do too well. I mean, didn't have a great season at all, and
By your standards, by
oh
Collinsville
yeah,
standards.
I mean,
sure.
yeah, by Collinsville standards, just 'cause we've been doing so well over the past years. But this year we're really changing stuff up, and different, just different vibe at practice. Everyone's more hyped up. Everyone's ready to go. So yeah,
Sure.
definitely different.
How proud are your parents? I mean, you guys you and Seth both. I mean,
Right.
you're both going to play Division I college
Right.
ball. You're both great kids. You're both, I mean, I know they got to be. So how happy does that make you guys to know
Right.
that you can do that for your family?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, me and Seth were always in the locker room with my dad. He was a head coach, and he was a OC and stuff. So yeah, just being around football in my life, just throwing the ball around with Seth when we were younger and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. And when I committed, just seeing my dad's face and him smile and stuff, yeah, it was awesome.
Are you guys really competitive? My brother and I,
Oh,
we had to
God.
like not play each other in one-on-one because
Yeah.
it would get. I mean, where were
Yeah.
kind of the most epic,
Right.
brother battles?
Right. I mean, yeah. When me and Seth were younger, it would usually end up in the living room, having a fist fight. Mom would just say, "Go in the front lawn" or something. But as we got older, we kind of stay away from that just because it'll still probably end in the fist fights.
Talk to him a lot. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's obviously he
Right.
stays busy. I mean, playing
Right.
quarterback,
Yeah.
TU academics, everything else. Are you able
Yeah.
to see him and talk
Oh
to him?
yeah, I mean he stays busy quite a bit, but I mean it's not that far. It's about a 25-minute drive from Collinsville, so anytime he has any free time and I have free time, I'd go up there and just hang out for
Yeah.
a bit, maybe stay the night. So yeah,
Going
see him
back
quite a bit.
Going back to when you guys were, little guys.
Right.
Was this what you dreamed of, both of you?
Yeah.
You're not there yet, but
Yeah,
you're
right.
on your way to playing college ball.
Yeah,
Both of you
right.
being able to do this, concurrently.
Yeah, I mean ever since I honestly wasn't a big football fan in like probably about from 4th grade to
Okay.
6th grade. And my dad just said, try 7th grade, because it was in INFC they had the weight limit. You couldn't. I was a 2-striper, just couldn't run.
You've been a two-striper your whole life,
Right,
bro.
yeah, 2-striper my whole life. And 7th grade, it was the first time I caught a pass, and right when I caught a pass, I just fell in love.
So we ask this a lot of times with tight ends and H-backs.
Right.
Pancaking somebody, just
Right.
laying them out versus catching a pass going in for a
Right.
touchdown. You talked about catching a pass being what hooked you.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
as good as it gets for you?
I mean, playing tight end, you have to love both.
Yeah.
To really be good at the position, and you just have to, you have to grind at both. Blocking's just as important as catching is, and running with the ball. So, yeah, I mean, you really just have to love both. And I think when I was younger, it was more just like catching the ball was the best part. But I think, as I kind of got older, I realized how important it is. And so, yeah, I take blocking very seriously.
I would imagine you've had a couple of nice pancakes.
Yeah.
Does one from a Friday night come to mind where, maybe he didn't see you coming and you were able to square somebody up? And
I'd have to go look at the film. I don't
Even if he sees you coming, there's not a lot they're going to do.
all right, hey, Grayson, all the best of luck.
appreciate it.
We appreciate your time, man.
Dog.
Keep
It's good to
watching
see you
Breaking
again.
Bad. That's good TV.
I will.
All right, man. That's it for the 2-on-1 with Caden and Ruben.